Hello YouTube, today I'm going to be kind of doing something a little bit different, which is I'm going to be talking about how to EV your Pokemon in terms of speed and basically how to get the most out of your Pokemon so that they can live more hits, deal better damage out. So this video is going to be discussing Pokemon that double their speed by either the Unburden ability, agility, or rock polish. I'm not going to be talking about like doing like +3 speed or +4, because then we kind of get a little bit complicated, because when you have those ones you just double, and this will kind of give you the basic. So right here is I'm doing subtile. Now you notice I only put 20 EVs into his speed to give him that 280. Now here's a Alakazam with Choice Scarf. This is going to be probably one of the most with the timid nature. I'll be honest, this will be one of the normally the fastest Pokemon you will run into. Same with obviously the Mega Alakazam. I forgot to do the Choice Scarf. I mean the timid nature too, but it just 438. He's still not even as fast as the Choice Scarf, because the Choice Scarf speed is going to clock out here. Let's get the calculator and do, because how Choice Scarf works, 372 divided by 2. I can't remember what that's going to be. Okay, so 186 plus 372. That's going to be what his. So that's going to be the boot. So plus 372, that's going to be his speed. So he'll have a 558 speed. So pretty fast. Now let's go look at Subtile, because we have the 280 speed and how Unburden works. He's going to double his speed. So let's do just 280 and double it, which is going to be 560. So you are now outspeeding the fastest Pokemon that you're normally going to run into. I mean, yes, we can argue there be cases like Noivern or what's it called, Talflame being Choice Scarf, but that's very unlikely. So I normally, when I do it, I just pick those 3 Pokemon: Garchomp, Alakazam, and Mega Alakazam, and basically that's how I decide what my Pokemon speed tier is and how I'm expecting it to play in battle. So yeah, we're clocking out at 560, so that means we are going to outspeed Alakazams every day, no matter what they are, and that's basically what we want to know. It gives us that example. Now, what is Alakazam's speed? 558. So let's just start giving these guys their numbers and for their nicknames, just so, because this isn't a real team, this is just a team to show you guys how we're clocking out speed. Now let's go look up another one. Slurpuff. Yeah, Slurpuff. It has Unburden, and it kind of have a mid speed, so 72, pretty low. I mean, when you double it, you find out we're only at like 506. Not fast enough to beat Alakazam, 558 speed. So it's not really worth. I mean, if we go to 67, we're still only at what is it? Yeah, we're just going to put 506 right there, because that's what I had on the current IVs. With IV at 200, so 267 times 2 is 534. You see, we aren't even outspeeding that Alakazam at 558. Then we can actually just look is if the person didn't go positive speed nature and positive nature. See what difference we got there. 339, 339, whatever that is, divided by 2, 169, I believe. I think it 169, right? I think. Yeah, I should probably do this math just so we can kind of compare to see if we can outspeed and modest Alakazam. So right now we're going to just double check this. So I'm just going to remind you guys where the calculators are for what they're. My handwriting is atrocious. Do not tell me my handwriting how bad it is, because I already know. So Alakazam going to be on the left, Slurf on the right. That's basically what I'm going to be able to say right there. So let's see what we got for Alakazam speed. It is going to be rounded down, but I'm not going minus the 0.5 because I don't really care. So we're clocking at 508, so we actually beat the outspeed nature. But because we're speed, that actually means I can actually just go a little bit more and we'll outspeed it. So here, I didn't even know that because I wasn't messing with this guy too much. So let's just give ourselves, I believe we want to give ourselves free speed. Just free, so, or 2. Yeah, 2 would work because then we would be at 110, and that works well. And still gives us some decent health. So we're at 208 EV. So now the Slurf is at a speed of 510. So that means we beat a Choice Scarf Alakazam in speed because he's 508. And that meant we got the highest IV possible and best health-wise. So we're able to take better hits versus the counterpart that just went max EVs to basically not outspeed anything that the one that we have right here is going to outspeed. So potentially we just made it so we could live a hit, and we're still outspeeding the same thing that the person who did the max IVs. If that answered your guys' question. And kind of point I'm trying to make with this concept is how we're outspeeding Pokemon. And now here's a really slow Pokemon, 40 speed, so let's look at him up when we double his speed with 196. I believe that is 392 when you double it, so 392, not impressive speed, I'll be honest. Garchomp with his speedy nature, I can already tell you we're not going to outspeed him. I mean, so basically if you're facing a Scarf Pokemon like Garchomp with its Ramparier, you can already tell you should not even bother using your Rock Polish because you're not going to outspeed this. And knowing the speed tier like this basically will give you the edge and tell you how to best IV your Pokemon. Now, obviously, you saw because Ramparier had such a low speed and we're trying to take advantage of Rock Polish, we had to go max speed nature. So yeah, I believe it's 156. It's 161. It's 166 is what he's getting as speed boost. So basically, he clocks out at just under 500 with the speedy nature. And here with the animate, he got that 303, so just 151. So 454. Yeah, 454 speed that this Garchomp is clocking at. He just outspeeding our Ramparier and other stuff. So obviously we just looked it up and now we know it would be pointless to Rock Polish against either of these free Pokemon because Ramparier is not going to be able to get in a speed point of outspeeding them without doing like 2 Rock Polish, and then it would have been just better to get some attacks off because Ramparier might not have been able to live. Now let's just look up another Pokemon as an example. We're going to look up Landorus. We'll get the max speed, give him the speedy nature, not just double plus. Just give him like the standard build. So 309 speed, you will see our Ramparier does clock out at beating this Landorus without the Choice Scarf in the speedy nature, but with the Choice Scarf, this guy will outspeed us by having 463 or 64, yeah, 360, I mean 450, 64 speed. I wrote 54 here. I don't know. Maybe I'm not looking at my math right. Yeah. Confirm. I kind of am getting. And then we go with the non-speed nature. He's 180, so he's going to be at 421 speed, which, hey, that's my channel. You guys know it, Illuminati confirmed right there. Nah, that's just me being convenient. I didn't expect that too much. So there we go. We basically know this Rampirier is going to be able to outspeed a lot of stuff so long as it's not Choice Scarf. But if it's Choice Scarf, he's kind of limited on what he can do, and he can't handle 150 megas. So that kind of is telling us what we can and can't do if we're even going to waste our time doing the rock polish. Now it's same thing with other Pokemon and agility. So yeah, with here I basically showed you how we just outspeed how this Sceptile is going to outspeed everything. So there you guys have it. That's kind of how you're going to be able to use speed. I am just using free Pokemon up high, middle, and low. Obviously, there is a lot more Pokemon that have agility, have Unburden, have access to rock polish. So explore all of them, but I really suggest you guys do the calculation so you know how to use your IVs properly. So have a great day. See you guys again. Bye.